Well, as I understand, on the particular point about that quiz, there was not a social event that Keir Starmer attended. There wasn't a quiz that he attended. So that is, that is, as I understand it, that didn't happen.
And look, you did answer one part of that question from Eamon, but he did ask you also about your leader, Sir Keir Starmer, front of the Daily Mail, talking about this review from the police up in Durham Constabulary, saying they will review this case. And it's right, isn't it, as Nadine Dorries says, that the Labour leader is held and subjected to the same standards as the Prime Minister?
I mean, but I don't think the two are comparable, to be frank, because look, I mean, the police have looked into the situation in Durham and said there isn't a case to answer for. But I think Keir was in between meetings on Zoom calls. I think that's completely different to Boris Johnson and Rishi Sunak, who wrote the rules to put us all into lockdown, of course, imposed the rules, told us we had to stick to the rules. And in Downing Street, I think there's been something like 50 fines now, and there could be even more fines. So Boris Johnson has really overseen a culture of rule breaking in his own Downing Street offices and home. So I don't think the two are comparable. But I understand why Tory MPs are preoccupied
with respect,
with this.
Let the police look at it again. Why not let the police take another look? Given this 43-second clip has emerged, used to be just a grainy picture of him, but he's now seen swigging beer, socialising, eating pizza. And it's also come to light that on that same date, the 30th of April, there was a quiz and a social event held by the Labour Party in that very location.
Well, as I understand, on the particular point about that quiz, there was not a social event that Keir Starmer attended. There wasn't a quiz that he attended. So that is, that is, as I understand it, that didn't happen. There was no socialising in person at a quiz, as I understand it. But look, the police have looked into this, and I do not think it's comparable to Boris Johnson, who wrote the rules, set the rules, told us that we all couldn't see our loved ones, etc., and the 50 fines in Downing Street that he has overseen. But it's up to the police. These things are a matter for the police. The police have looked into it, but I mean, it's up to them to. It's up to them to. These are their decisions.